I thought I should post about why get a grip. Maybe we should start there to explain what on earth, where did that come from? So, when I was young, I would always tell myself, get a grip, especially if my thoughts got out of control. I was anxious, worried about, oh, did I hurt their feelings? Or should I have done that? Or did I say something wrong? And I'd have to tell myself, oh, Heather, get a grip. Because I had to. It wasn't even true, and I was allowing myself to get spun out about nothing. So that's where Get a Grip started. And throughout my life, I have developed strategies and techniques and things that serve me well because I do have anxious thoughts and I can get into what I call the black hole of depression. And I don't want that. I don't want to be that person. And I see a lot of people doing that as well. And I want to help them too. So Get a Grip was just my own until I started teaching. Um, and when I was teaching, I was a math teacher to begin with. And when I was teaching, I noticed that the kids believed they couldn't do math. And they can, and they were very able, but they decided already, I can't do math. I'm no good at math. And even their parents would tell them, oh, I don't worry about it. I wasn't good at math either. And I would ask the parents, do you tell your child you weren't good at reading? No, then don't tell them that about math either, because math is actually one of those things that takes work. That's strictly what it is. If you want to put in the effort, you can do it. I say through calculus. Beyond that, I'm not so sure. Um, but anyway, so I realized, wow, it's mindset that is really getting in their way and what they think. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to help them and teach them my strategies, and they worked well. And so I thought, wow, that's interesting. And so when I retired, I decided, you know what, I'm going to write those down and share them with people. Not just the students that I taught, but actually, in my community. I want my community to be its best. So I started doing workshops for groups, companies, um, and realized, wow, that's going really well. So I decided maybe I should put it out for more people. So I had to talk myself into it because, again, my thoughts are just like everybody else's. Oh, my Lord. And I thought, who am I to put something on YouTube? But I decided, who am I not to put something on YouTube? Again, get a grip. And so I decided, yeah, I'm going to put it on YouTube and see how it goes. And then I thought, well, it's not just the class, right? It's more about a connection with each other. And so I'm also putting little weekly videos and kind of touching on extra points or maybe diving a little bit deeper than the course does. But that's where Get a Grip came from. And Get a Grip is really a structured approach to managing your emotions and your thinking. And truly, that's what drives us in the world, is our thinking. First, thinking creates feelings, and feelings create actions. And so we act according to what we believe. So let's say you believe you're not worthy. Well, that'll play out in a lot of areas. Like you'll believe, and remember that thought is in your subconscious. You don't really realize you're thinking that, but you do believe it in behind the scenes, I call it. And so you think you don't deserve the good friends, you don't deserve the great job, or you don't deserve the loving spouse. And so you make that a reality because whatever you believe, you make true. And that's the sort of thing that we need to get a grip on our thinking for. We don't need to be doing that. I believe we were all born with amazing promise and potential. Like we are unique beings. There will only be one of us ever. Even if we clone ourselves, it's not quite the same. So since we're so unique, and I believe we have this special energy that we need to share with the world, we have to be ready to do that by being on top of our game. And we are on top of our game by the way that we allow ourselves to think. Because most of what we think isn't true, right? And when you start asking yourself, is that true, what I'm thinking? And you'll realize, you know what? So much of it is not true. And so that's the Get a Grip process is, come on, let's really dive in and let's make sure that our thoughts are in alignment with what we want for ourselves. I know I have a life that I desire, and I'm working towards having that all the time. Now, it's a simple concept, Get a Grip, but it isn't easy. It actually takes work, just like math. But if you're committed to being your best self, as I believe you want to be, then do the work, right? Do the strategies, use them. every day. I use some of them, not all of them every day, but some of them every day. And I have to manage what I'm thinking so that I can have that life that I desire. And I want that for you too. And that's what Get a Grip is all about, is here I am trying to share what I have learned and what has worked really well for lots of people. So I'm so glad you're joining me. And I hope you'll subscribe to the channel so you get notifications, because I'm going to be putting out little videos as we go along, and then you'll get a notification that there is one. So anyway, I'm so happy to be joining you on this journey. And hey, I'd love to hear from you if you want to email and talk about any of the things that are working for you, what really strikes you. I'd love to know that, because it helps me develop more things as we go along. So anyway, hope you're having a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you again soon.